We back. All right. Had to take a couple days doing some things, but we back up in here, you know. And if you got to take some things and step back, it's all good to step away sometimes and handle things, and that's what I had to do, But we back. I miss talking with y'all and chilling with y'all and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come here and smoke with the homies today. Ooh, my charger's not looking good. Let me get this down because I do not like the way that's looking. Um, Gotta get me another charger soon. Yeah. But anyway, hope everybody is well. The weather is warming the fuck up. So it's a lovely day, as they say on all the government phone lines, like when you call the damn DMV or when you call the damn jailhouse and all this. It's a lovely day in South Carolina. You know what I mean? The weather is great. You know what I mean? So it's gonna get a little bit warmer. Can't wait for that. So everything is looking up for the most part. You know what I mean? Um, you know, but like I say, man, if you're going through some things, just take a step back, take a breather, get those things right, and then that way get back to the grind, whatever the grind is that you're doing. Mine is this music and these comedy videos and the social media and all that. So yeah, it's all good. Take a break sometimes to get back with it. We got Mount Beasley in the building. Was good, homie. You know what I mean? Always good seeing you. You know what I mean? Talking with you and everything, big homie. You know what I mean? Hope everything is well with you. I'm here. I popped on. I had to come on and see what was good with y'all. I'll be on a little bit late, but now I'm on a little bit early. You know what I mean? Just trying to do what I need to do. Oh Lord, I'm messing up, man. I'm breaking out, y'all. I got the dang Resident Evil disease. It's breaking me out. Nah, just a little swole, but it's all good. I do look a little weird, but I'm good. We up in here. We all go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate Matt Bees. Matt Bees been down for a long time. Always good seeing him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, take your step back if you need to take your step back. And once you get your second win, go ahead and get back in there, man. I was just going through some personal shit, man, and it gets really overwhelming. And I guess what I wanted to share with y'all is when you're going through your personal shit, always remember um, a lot of things aren't your fault. You know what I mean? Things can, take accountability for what is your fault and be real with yourself, but don't overly beat yourself up for things that are out of your control. You understand? Like I said before, I like to refer to this meme that I seen just scrolling one day. They was like, oh, it was the Boondocks, and I think Riley was talking to the grandpa, and he was like, Grandpa, what do you do when there's nothing you can do and you can't do nothing? And he was like, do what you can. You know what I mean? And that resonated with me a whole hell of a lot because I've been in some situations where I just felt like, well, I mean, it was not that I felt like, but it was out of my control. I couldn't do, what I wanted to do or move how I wanted to move. So I just had to make the best decision that I could make and just go with it. Sometimes, you don't, not messing with it or not fucking with it is sometimes the best decisions as well. And sometimes we need to take that approach. Fact, sometimes stuff get in the way, but you got to keep pushing, keep positive, and keep the negativity out. Yes, you do, because it is so much negativity in this world. And two, a lot of people give power to the wrong people. I don't understand why it is. We'll have 100 people come by and be like, "Hey, I like what you're doing. I like you and all this, and I like you and I like this." But it'll be like one or two people to be like, "Oh, I don't fuck with this person," and it's like you can have 100 people come by and be like, "Yeah, you're doing good," but the one or two motherfuckers that be like, "Oh man, fuck him, he ain't really da 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 da," and you can hear it. A lot of people will let that fuck with them, and they'll be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I need to change these motherfuckers' mind frame right here. You know what I mean? And they are just blind to all the other love that, that they're getting. And you have to understand, no matter what you do, in order to be successful in what you do, everybody does not have to like you. That is not a qualification in order to reach success in whatever it is you have, in whatever it is you're doing. As a matter of fact, I'm finding out in social media, Shani, She came up with a motto. She writing a song too. It's so haters get you paid. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, to be completely honest with you, the money is where they hate at. Because if they don't like you, they're gonna want to see you to talk shit and talk shit about you more. And the more eyes on you, you feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But yeah, you gotta deal with the bullshit and know not to give power to those voices that be talking that shit. You need to have all those other voices that's giving you props, and all those other voices that's uplifting you needs to be overwhelming over those voices. And if you don't have nobody giving you props and all this, then you yourself need to your voice needs to be overwhelming, because it doesn't make sense for your own voice not to guide you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people always look outside, for guidance, ultimately for every decision. And don't get me wrong, yes, you must look outside for guidance. It is great to do that, but every decision, some decisions require you to make your own heartfelt decision. You understand? So yeah, with no input. So just be mindful of that. Do not give power to the wrong people. Hope everybody is well and everything. Shouts out to KRS-One too. He be doing that Sunday hip hop thing on Sundays. The hip hop school, the school of hip hop. You know what I mean? But that's pretty dope. He speaks some very powerful things on there, and you guys should check that out. Sometimes you just have to do you and make the hater make your paper. It's your life, nobody else. So do what you want. Forget what people have to say. Believe in yourself. That is true. That is true. That is true. You have to believe in yourself. Forget the haters, man, because it's always gonna be somebody talking shit. And those are the fucking snakes. If you ever been around somebody that's always down in you, or down in people around you, or down in the scene around you and all this other shit, understand that those motherfuckers are snakes. Now, if you got motherfuckers coming up with solutions, and you got motherfuckers really, trying to figure some shit out, give an eye to them. But if every time you talk to somebody and they're always trying to down somebody and say, oh, this motherfucker shouldn't be rapping, or this motherfucker shouldn't be selling shit, or this girl, she shouldn't be a model, she ugly, or she shouldn't be doing hair because she can't do hair, or whatever. If someone is constantly doing that, understand that they are a snake. It's destruction. I like to go to what KRS-One had said, because he came down to my city and he explained to me and Shanny right there in our face what exactly hip hop is. You know what I mean? Just imagine being around you and your partner are in a situation where you have nothing. There's nothing around you. Everything around you doesn't have value, and you're just you and your partner in a situation with nothing. And your partner starts doing something, and you start supporting it. You start supporting what your partner does. Hey, this is the best thing in the world right here that my partner's doing. And if you guys do that, no matter what it is you're doing, other people will come back and look at that and be like, damn, what is it? Why is this guy saying that this guy's the best? I need to figure out what is the best. And they don't even know what it is because they didn't invent it. So they're sitting there like, damn, what is going on? Why do you like it so much? And you like, man, fuck it. I like my homeboy. This is what it is. He doing this thing. People will invest in that. You understand? And other people, whether it be financially, whether it be, with time, whether it be they become fans or whatever the case, people will invest in that if if you're sitting there bigging up the person that's close to you. But if you're sitting there always constantly being negative to the person that's next to you, people are not trying to get involved in that. Sometimes people just want to be you and they hate on that. Oh Lord, that's true. That is so true. A lot of times motherfuckers just really want to be you and they hate you because they are not you. And they don't understand what it takes to be you. You know what I mean? They don't know what they don't want to do the work to be you, but they want to be you. And that don't make no sense. It's kind of like when girls get BBLs. You understand? They want to, have a fat ass and all this other shit, but at the end of the day, if they're not in the gym, if they're, not eating correctly, if they're not doing the things that they need to do in order to reach their body goals or maintain a body, You know what I mean? Then they're not. It's not gonna work out. You know, you're gonna always have to go back and keep getting cut on, keep getting cut on. You know what I mean? So the same thing with everything else. You know what I mean? You got to stay true to what you're doing. You got to stay true to what you're doing, and compete with yourself. Because if you're sitting there just wanting to just coveting somebody else and wanting to get what they got, you gonna crash out every motherfucking time, every time. And then you ain't doing nothing but comparing other motherfuckers. It's like you look at another motherfucker and you see them have a little bit of something, and you just automatically like, oh, their life is better than what you got going on, and that's just weird. That's weird as fuck. You can't look at somebody and be like, oh, if they have a car and you're riding the bus at the time. You can't look at them and be like, oh well, they know it all and they have it all figured out and I don't have it figured out. You cannot do that because you never know what they got going on in their situation. You don't even know how they got what they got. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that comparison is the thief of joy, of all joy. Do not be comparing yourself to other motherfuckers because you have no idea what the fuck they're going through. And that's nothing too. You may think somebody else is doing good and all this other shit better than you because you'll look at somebody like, oh, they living in this place or they work at this place or they do this and that and third, and you may think that, oh, they're doing better than me, but at the end of the day, you have to understand, a lot of people are like one step away from chaos. Understand that. A lot of people are one step away from chaos. You're not the only one out there that's just, damn, I'm holding it in the road, but if I trip up, it can all fall down, and I gotta pick everything back up. You ain't the only one like that. And the more things that they have to lose, the more things that they have to lose, uh, the more worry and more stress they have to worry about. You know what I mean? So it be like that. I don't know, man. I see these meals my homegirl is cooking. She ain't a picture of balsamic glaze. She sent a picture of balsamic glaze, balsamic reduction. I got jealous as a motherfucker. Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably her. I think you caught it at the end what I was saying, Ken Dog. But yeah, you know what I mean? I was saying people who already living that lifestyle or whatever, maintaining it, not people who just look at that lifestyle and just trying to, get that body right then and there. Then they end up losing it later. If someone is doing better, that should motivate you to get on your job. Yes, right. You know what I'm saying. But also too, I think for a long time, I think that's a cool motivator. But I think you wanting to do better is the best motivator because for a lot of times I used to use, trying to prove myself as a motivator, and that kind of plays out. And then, I use anger as a motivator, like, oh, they not checking me out, and that kind of plays out. And at the end of the day, you kind of gotta naturally want to do better. You know what I mean? So it just be weird. It's just like that. If someone is doing, yeah, but it's just like that. You just gotta just want to do better for yourself. That's the best motivation to go off of. Just playing, man. Hope all is well within SE. Oh man, yeah, that's what it is, man. Hope everything is well with you, Ken Dog. Where you at? Wherever you at right now. I know you be moving around and all that good shit. So hope you're safe and everything is well with you. And hope the weather is great where you at. I know it's still snowing some places. It's fucked up. It's still snowing some places, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, they get some warm weather soon. And people watch out for that damn pollen. That pollen is about to hit. I'm getting ready for that. Shani already got a little bit of sickness going on, so we getting ready for that pollen to come through and y'all get that Benadryl up and all that shit, cause y'all know how that pollen be. I think it's gonna be a hot summer this year. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a hot summer this year. You know what I'm saying? The way things is going, the way this weather's going, I think down south, it's gonna get fucking scorching. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, So let's take hits from the bong before we get into some current events real quick. I like to talk to y'all about that I done found out that's going around in the world, in this crazy world today. You know what I'm saying? Also, Hybrid 803 Lil Darrow is out now. We got the Hybrid 803 remastered coming out, hellified soon. Hellified soon. So just, yeah, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? I had to pop an allergy pill first time this year. That was the first time this year doing the Benadryl and shit. That's what it is. Be careful, them shits be drying you out too. You gotta stay hydrated when you taking them over the counter medicines and everything. Y'all, let's go ahead and take hits for the bong. I'm pretty sure y'all got some some crazy ass shit wherever y'all at. You know what I mean? Did Nubs finish that deck or what? I have no idea. Nubs, I ain't seen Nubs in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if he did. You know what I mean? Patio. So how about L3? We're gonna drop that voodoo chip song that we you off the chain. Talking about the voodoo chip song. Hey, I ain't had no voodoo chips in a minute. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't had, yeah, we gotta get some voodoo chips up in here one day, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, let's go ahead and take hits from the bottom. Come on, y'all. Let's get to some hits, motherfucker. Oh, oh yeah. We in this bitch. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One time for the brain sick. Lady Insane Twisted Insane got some dope ass merch out. Y'all need to take y'all behinds over there and check that shit out. The designs is hard. On brain. I never tried voodoo chips. My gaming pal was smacking them on the mic, sounding like he was chewing rocks. Them shits is good, bro. They got a lot of seasoning on the motherfuckers. Now you gotta watch out, they might give you a little headache. But them shits is good. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? While y'all in here, please hit the likes and all that good shit when you come by. Everybody coming by and everything. That always helps the channel and always helps the video and all this other good shit. Let's get into some current events, motherfuckers. All right? Okay. I ain't got nothing but two. We got a two for today. Okay? First one, appreciate the likes and the love. Appreciate y'all so much. First one, Joe Budden and the Joe Budden podcast. And here's another thing too. I had stopped calling this a podcast because it's just a live where I go live with my peoples. And there'd be so many people claiming they have podcasts. It's really just a fucking live. I think we need to go back to motherfuckers saying they got lives. Because everybody ain't fucking Joe Budden and Joe Rogan. It's a lot of Joe in podcasting, isn't it? It's a lot of it's good.
A podcast name.
That's a podcast named Joe, I guess. You know what I mean? But yeah, everybody ain't them. So like, you know, it is what it is, and everybody don't really give a fuck. You know, because like when people make a podcast, they come from this situation where people are supposed to, you know, give a damn about their opinion. I don't be coming from that point. I just be trying to talk to you like you're a homie. You don't gotta give a damn what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to rule nobody. I'm just keeping it 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And what we do, we keep it real. And what we do, you already know. Mount Beezy been down. Mount Beezy been a homie. Real shit. Joe Budden says the female plant wave is over, and because they're not selling, the records don't work, and a lot of times they're bad people to deal with. And I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, you know, I'm glad this is happening because I was getting tired of bitches always talking about their pussy. It's basically glorified softcore porn at this point. You know what hip hop has been for the past 3, 4 years, 5 years. Longer than that, ain't it? About 6 years it's been doing this shit. About 6, 7 years. It's been, you know, softcore porn, pussy this, pussy that, pussy this. All the bitches be looking the fucking same. Got all these hoes out here wearing these goddamn on what you call this shit? The baby hairs and all this other fuck shit. And it's stupid. And they're saying that the numbers ain't working. Like people ain't listening to it. As a matter of fact, at least 6 years. And it fucking sucks. As a matter of fact, if they're saying that there is the money in hip hop is dwindling, and that's why you're seeing a lot of artists moving the country and other genres of music, because you know the hip hop records aren't working. People aren't really, you know, none of the hip hop artists are coming with passion anymore like that, and it's getting crazy, and people are just getting tired of people allowing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I call them Kardashian rappers. I feel you on that shit. Yeah, man. People are getting tired of this dumbass shit and this whole this stupid shit. Even the new generation themselves, if you're listening to the music, now they're rapping over fucking house music. Before they was rapping over like, you know, sound like some kind of Jamaican, you know, Brazilian Congo type shit. Now they're rapping over fucking straight house music and shit. You know what I mean? And it's getting wild. You know, people miss the creativity and all that. Shouts out to the underground. That's where you're gonna find the best creativity and the best, you know, art form in hip hop right now. Back in the day, You could find some in the mainstream. It would be some good mainstream shit, but now it's like all the mainstream shit is bullshit. It is fucking shit, and we can't hide it anymore. No one is streaming that shit. They know the streaming numbers is fake. They know the record labels got a got a monopoly on the motherfucking Spotify and Apple and iTunes and all that other shit. So the shit is fucked up. And only real artists are really making moves nowadays. You know what I'm saying? That's why, the fans are flocking to the underground and flocking to the real artists. You know what I mean? Because this shit is crazy. No one wants to hear this shit. And then basically, most of these bitches, they just be making pornos. If you think about it, all these hoes, they get up there, they rap about their pussy, and then they just start dropping fucking sex tapes and all this. And it's like, how many times you gonna look at the same chick in a sex tape over and over again? It's stupid. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, they're saying that wave is over with, and I can't wait to see what the next wave is, because I'm tired of this bullshit. Down here in South Carolina, they got this new thing, this new wave. What they call it? What's that music? The soul, country soul, southern soul. They got southern soul now down here, and I guess that's cool, but southern soul sounds like, some old school cookout music that your grandpa listened to, and we ain't trying to jam to that. Shouts out to King George doing this thing, but the people from my era and all this other shit, we ain't trying to necessarily jam to that shit. You know what I mean? And we need to get hip hop back in the forefront. Also, too, a lot of hip hop scene. I think this is something that people don't talk about. A lot of hip hop scenes are fucking corrupt. Okay, it's like every time when you look on social media, it's always, every city is always a group of snakes always talking shit about the city scene and the people who've been making moves in the city, and it's like it's that in itself fucks up hip hop. You understand what I mean? Because people see this and it's hard to become a fan of it or fall in love with it when there is no rules on talent, there is no rules on passion anymore. Like, there's no fucking rules, and it's not like that with country music. In country music, they don't say, "Oh, the kids run it," so it's all. They don't say that dumbass shit. They be like, "Listen, if this shit don't sound good, we don't want to fuck with it." As a matter of fact, on some racist shit, they don't really want to fuck with Beyonce shit like that. You understand what I mean? Like, if y'all actually been paying attention, you know what I mean? So, really, to be completely honest, they got their own laws and all this other shit, as do a lot of other genres of music. And I don't know why with hip hop, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be fucking hip hop. Like, have you ever been to a hip hop show in a local town, in a local hip hop show in the town where they have the local artists doing it? It's like, it'll be hip hop, but then again, you'll have people coming in there singing. You'll have motherfuckers coming in there doing poetry over beats. It's like there's no rules in the hip hop show. When I go downtown to the rock crowds and all this other shit, when I fuck with them in Brooklyn Tavern and all this shit, they don't have no rappers in there. They ain't got nobody in there doing no damn poetry. They ain't got no comedians in there. They may be in there, but they not performing. And they got the open mic up there for the fucking rock artists and the people who be doing the acoustics and the electric guitars and all that other shit. You know what I mean? Like, and then they got a dude up there on the guitar. They got a girl playing bass to help you out, so you can play whatever cover song you want to play or your original song. It's just stupid. It's just the hip hop is corrupt, because everywhere you turn around in hip hop, it's always a goddamn fucking contest, and I'm fucking sick of it. Like in the rock world, that was called the what you call it, the battle of the bands and shit, where you go pay to get your band in there, and you pay to fucking go battle some other motherfuckers, and you win some fake award and all this other fuck shit. And that shit got, white people, they ain't playing that shit. They was like, fuck that shit. We getting tired. Y'all can play and all this other shit, but we getting tired of this shit. You did it once or twice, that's cool. But ain't nobody falling for that dumbass shit no more. But I don't know why these niggas, okay, because I'm gonna fucking say it, fuck it. I'm getting tired of them with this damn, just fucking up the whole game with this hip hop shit. And we need to change this shit all around. It needs to fucking change. This is what's going down in the South. So it needs to fucking change, man. We really need motherfuckers to show love. The motherfuckers who can, book people and all this other shit. We need them to actually show love to the artists that been doing things in their local area, because it's fucking crazy. Lloyd Banks need to come back. Come back. Yes, Lloyd Banks is hard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lloyd Banks is the shit. You know what I'm saying? He hard, But yes, these local motherfuckers need to respect the people in their area because there's so much good talent in different areas. But there's so many quote unquote politics in different cities that stop a lot of shit from flourishing and stop a lot of fucking money from coming through the fucking cities. You know what I'm saying? And that's just some bullshit. I'm very passionate about this subject. You know what I mean? Because I'm a rapper and a street nigga as well. So I done seen it. I seen it when it was doing good. I seen it when the streets was thriving and it was magazines around this motherfucker and shit was going on and people had shows and it wasn't no fucking contest all the damn time and it was some real shit and people on the street really gave a fuck about the artists and wanted to see shit, you know what I'm saying? And I just seen it crumble and it fucks with me. You know what I mean? Better move fast with that next wave before AI takes over. I don't think, honestly, AI is going to play a part, but I don't ever think it'll ever take over. Just for the simple fact, human art is just art. Like we crave that. I think, you know what I mean. Like at the end of the day, I can't nobody make nothing human like a human. I would say
AI don't have passion.
yeah, AI ain't got no passion. You can't program passion in that
Can't
shit.
program feeling.
Nah,
Emotions.
you can make it look good, but I don't think you can program love and all that other shit. All right, let's get into the second topic, y'all. Get this. Follow me. Follow me. An Oklahoma school is under investigation after a viral video shows students licking peanut butter off of other participants' toes during a school-sanctioned fundraiser. Now, I just want to know what school allowed. First off, who thought of this? Who thought of, hey, let's put peanut butter on people's feet and have people lick it off? Like, what was and then at what point would you be completed with that? Did you have to lick the whole foot clean? Did you have to get in between toes? Like, what's going on with that? At what point was you done? Now that we're saying that, how did nobody not see the fetish in this? Okay? I'm trying to figure that out. How this was a foot fetishes person's dream and if or fantasy, and not to mention too, you just turned some other kids into some foot fetish freaks now if they ain't already been, and you done traumatized some kids. Not to mention I have more questions. I got fuck it. If was there any females being participant or getting their feet licked, and if there was some females getting their feet licked, did they have boyfriends who wasn't the feet licker? How did that happen? Did the boyfriend have to see the feet licker after the foot licking session? How did that even go? Okay, did the teacher sit back and watch this feet licking session? What was going on with it? And they told me it was fundraisers. Who's paying to see this? Who's paying to see people lick peanut butter off other people's feet? Did they wash their feet? And I don't even care how long they wash their feet. I ain't licking nobody's feet unless it's my old lady feet. I'm not, you know what I mean? What kind of shit is that? That's crazy as hell. You know what I mean? So just a whole lot to unpack with that, But and then it happened in high school. Ain't nobody in school. Ain't nobody feet clean in high school. Okay, motherfucker probably walking around all day long. Then it was raining recently, so they probably had the raining shoes and all this other shit. Then they licking on their toes and all that. That was wild. That was wild. If one city has every rapper work together in their cities, rappers could make a lot more money and take this like a business instead of a game. Yes. Yes. But I believe honestly, rappers in every city needs, I just think people who in every city who's doing things just need to patronize everybody who's doing things. Like, you got rappers who rap, people need to pay them to rap. You got people who make beats, people need to pay them to make beats. You got people who cook, people need to pay them to cook and stop trying to get discounts. You got people who sell clothes, people need to buy the clothes and stop trying to get discounts, because that's where it all gets fucked up at, where motherfuckers don't want to actually patronize the next motherfucker. You know what I mean? On top of the politics, which people don't want to, piss off their homeboys because, for one reason or another. You know what I mean? So it is what it is on that shit. You know what I mean? So, it's crazy how it be, but the thing is, man, you just got to do your thing. Put your shit out there, grind, hustle, because there ain't no one way to do this shit. There's many ways, and just if you just gotta want it. KRS-One said on his Sunday show, you have to wake up every day and practice your skill and get better in your skill, and the money will come. But you have to be a master of your skill. And in order to be a master of your skill, you have to consistently train. Can keep creating, keep doing your thing if you want to be an artist. You know what I mean? So just keep on building your skill. You know, that's real as hell. You gotta keep building your motherfucking skill. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Stay working. Keep creating. Hybrid 803 Remastered is on the way. We working on that shit. I'm waiting on the fucking remasters. So we getting that going. Yeah, and we working on a new album that's coming up after that. So stay tuned for that. I don't have a name for that one yet, but it's coming. Yeah, and that album's done ish. I'm waiting on a feature for that album, and then we got the next album that's halfway done. So yeah, we working over this motherfucker, and we making it pop how it's supposed to pop. Okay, Shannon is working as well. She got some shit coming. Just know, you know what I'm saying. Appreciate everybody rocking with me. How you rock with me? Appreciate everybody coming by on the live. You know what I mean? Talking with me and all that good shit, man. It's always good to talk with y'all and chill with y'all and all that good shit, man. Ain't nothing but love, man. It's always good seeing y'all. And I'm rock with y'all a little bit later on. As always, until next what?